Hey guys, it's Travis coming at you for your Thursday edition of this week's topic, diet and fitness, part of our kind of health series that we're going to be doing. I don't know how to do all that fancy stuff, so I apologize if my videos aren't as entertaining from the get-go as some of the other guys, but I just don't have the time to fiddle around and try and get all that stuff to happen and put music and this and that. I figure, information's information, and you guys appreciate what I have to say either way it goes. Just kind of touch out, start off with a little bit of health stuff. I have that poly blah 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 blah. Basically, I just have a lot more red blood cells than the average person. Thanks to testosterone. I didn't have this problem pre-T. Doctor discovered it probably about a year, I think, after I was on hormones. She kind of noticed that my red blood cell count was a little bit higher than the normal range it was supposed to be in. She recommended that I donate blood on a regular basis, which I haven't done because up until recently I'd been going every 6 months to the doctor to get blood work done, so that kind of helped. I didn't notice anything. I mean, it was just, I figured every 6 months ago they're taking, 15 vials of blood or whatever they took out of me. But my new provider I've been seeing changed it to only a year, and lately I've been noticing that I'm getting a lot more tingly sensation in my hands and stuff when I keep my limbs bent. So I'm probably going to have to look into look into donating blood on a regular basis just to kind of get that under control. So if any of you guys have this poly blah 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 blah, just basically just donate blood and you should be good. Get out of here. Apologies for the cat. So that's just kind of health stuff. Medications, supplements, that type of stuff. I mean, the only things I take on a regular basis, take my multivitamin. It's a men's one daily. If you look at the vitamins, there's really very little that differs between them, so it's not a big deal. As to which you take, I don't know, I just take the men's one. It seems to work for me. So I take that every morning along with my 81 milligrams of aspirin that my doctor recommended that I take, partly because of the poly blah 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 blah, and partly because I have a lot of cardiac issues that run into my family, so to kind of keep my blood flowing and less clotting chances, I guess, or whatever she said. She just recommended that I take that as well. I don't take any extra vitamin D or vitamin C supplements. I was taking them initially when I started. I was taking extra vitamin D and I was taking extra vitamin C in the evenings, but I stopped doing that a long time ago, and I've just been taking my multivitamin every morning and my aspirin every morning. And I haven't had any complications. Nothing's changed in my blood work. Nothing's changed in as far as my health stuff goes. But outside of that, the only other thing I take, and not even on a regular basis, is my protein. I take the Syntha 6 protein blend by BS. So basically that's about what I take. I don't take a full, what it says, like 2 scoops a day or whatever it is. I usually just take 1 scoop and leave it at that, and I don't even take it all the time I'm supposed to. So I'm pretty sure I could have like a lot more muscles than I do if I would take the amount of protein I'm supposed to take, but I'm not trying to become a bodybuilder, so I'm not all supplement crazy. But those are the only stuff I take, and like I said, the only thing I take regularly is the multivitamin and my aspirin, because when I don't take that, I kind of feel off. So I find that just kind of helps my body feel more normal. Kind of go back, pre-T I didn't really do a whole lot. I've been working out regularly for years now. So I didn't really do anything pre-top surgery, though I did start to increase and focus a lot more on my chest to try and build up some extra muscle behind, and kind of give him some more guidelines as far as removing the former bounds that were on my body. But outside of that, I didn't really do anything. My diet really in the get-go didn't really change a lot. Lately it's changed a lot more because I gained a little bit of weight after I had my chest surgery, so I don't really like having a portly belly. So I kind of been changing my diet once I started my New Year's resolution of getting back into my workout routine and trying to get into the gym, 3 to 5 times a week. But basically all that changed in that was I tried to watch what I was eating a little bit more. I tried to limit the amount of junk food I eat. I cut out a lot of chips. I cut out pop recently because of my girlfriend. She harped on me a lot about drinking pop, so now I'm maybe drink, a 20-ounce bottle of pop over a 2-week period. And why is it after my cat's all up in the videos today? So I cut out pop, I cut out junk food, I cut out, I don't eat out a lot, so I didn't really have to cut back on fast food or stuff like that. I try to monitor when I eat. I try not to eat past 6 o'clock. If you're trying to lose weight or trying to maintain a fitness, it's usually recommended you eat before 6 o'clock. But basically, if you work out, as long as you're not overgorging on McDonald's and, ice cream and chips and pop, you're going to be fine, depending on what your goals are. I don't know what you're supposed to eat once you start T. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to eat, more fish or something like that. I don't know. My doctor didn't really say anything other than to watch what I eat, to make sure my cholesterol doesn't really go up. But because I work out regularly, my cholesterol is, fantastic. And it has been ever since I started hormones, and I'm guessing it was probably fantastic before I started hormones. So I didn't really have to worry about any of that jazz. Yeah, I think that's about it. Kind of my fitness thing, like I said, I mentioned, I try to work out 3 to 5 times a week. My work has a gym, so I work out there. And we have weights and a various amount of cardio machines and this and that, so I go in there. I've done P90X for about 34 days, I think I did, and then I got bored with it. But just because I get bored, I work a lot, and I was going to school full time, so when I get home, I didn't really want to work out. I'd rather work out somewhere else, and I find that I'm a lot more motivated to do it if I'm not doing it at home, so it didn't really work out for me. But that P90X, if anybody's interested, is a really good fitness program. Basically, when I break down, I do weights 3 times a week, I do cardio 2 times a week, I do a variety of exercises. I don't really want to go into all kinds of depth. If you guys want to know or want a sample example of kind of what my workout routine is as far as what exercises I do, you can go ahead and just shoot me a personal message, and I'd be more than happy to kind of lay that out for you. But, I guess that's it. Basically, just kind of cut back on your fatty foods if you're trying to lose weight, and also good if you're trying to watch your cholesterol. Just kind of stay active. Even if you go out and walk 20 minutes a day, it's going to be fantastic for your health. So try and just get a little bit of exercise in every day. But yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to comment, or like I said, shoot me a message. I'd be more than happy to kind of give you guys any type of workout breakdown or give you a sample of my workout. No big deal. So I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you next week.